Ta-da!
Hey, hi.
Hey, everybody. Oh,
Here we are.
I keep
Let me
jumping
make you
around
dizzy.
here.
Oh, hold on. My volumes. I'm sorry. Okay, I fixed it.
Oh, make sure mine's down. I try to be really good with that. Yep, there we go.
Yeah,
Hi.
going through. Hi,
Happy solstice,
ladies.
everybody.
Happy solstice, everyone.
Well, happy solstice to you too. I always love summertime. You know,
And
it's
blessed
just
Litha, too. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So solstice and Litha aren't one and the same?
Well, some people just, acknowledge the summer solstice part of it, but people who are more of the nature base, like who show up to Stonehenge and to sacred sites on summer solstice, a lot of the pagan Wiccan, they acknowledge it's today's actually also it's Litha for the
Yeah,
pagan
yeah,
community.
yeah.
So
awesome.
general umbrella there, but yeah, and that's why they all go in the morning. They get to hang out at Stonehenge
That would
and
be
they
the
get
most
to watch
awesomest
the sun
thing.
come up. Yep. So that's got to be
Could you
cool living in
imagine that
England and
energy?
being allowed to
Oh,
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
If
be
it's your
awesome.
religion, you're allowed to join them. You're allowed to enter the circle, into
that's
the henge.
awesome. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that'd be cool.
awesome. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy's gonna make me blush here. Okay.
Well, thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, snoozer.
Just joking.
I didn't say loser. I did not. Betsy's here. Hey, Betsy.
Hi, Betsy. Oh,
Hi,
I got a
Betsy.
wonderful ring from Betsy yesterday. Woo wee, girlfriend.
Oh, what?
That was interesting.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you?
Yes,
It's
she was
been a
she was
while.
guest with Gerald, Deb H, and Angela Carl Mancy Mesquite, and on
Okay.
their woo woo and witchery and oracle, and I had a
Oh, yeah.
caffeinated reading.
Oh, did
Hmm.
you?
Oh, Betsy was a
Good.
blast. I had fun with her. Well, with my reading from her yesterday. I loved everybody's, but yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Betsy was
Perfect.
fun. So thank you again, Betsy.
Well, what I thought we might do is I found a little poem I want to read for us, the summer solstice. And then we can, each one of us are going to pull a card for the collective to honor summer solstice after that. And she you just did the F
Oh,
bomb, were you?
yes,
I
I
think
was.
I missed something.
And that was one of the best ones ever.
uh, You know what I'm going to do first so that we can get more people in chat before I read that? Just say hello to a couple people and then I'll read it and then we can say hello again. So,
Yep.
Miss Nancy blessed us first one
Hi,
here.
Miss Nancy.
Summer solstice to you. And then Miss Jackie Jacaranda. Oh my gosh.
Hi,
So
Jackie.
your summer solstice day part is over, right? Let's see. It is what? 11 o'clock? No. Midnight there. Where Jackie is. So, hey, there's a strange lady called Avana here. Hi,
Oh,
Hi, everybody.
who's that? I'm trying
I'm
to
like, who?
pull my chat up without
Avana.
accidentally blocking or knocking anybody off here because it moves so fast. There we go. Not touching it.
Yeah. Okay. Ocean. GD is Brendan, and he was
Brandon?
Ocean VG. Now it's Ocean Graphic Design. So
Oh, good to know.
Ooh, an fellow artist. Nice.
yeah. I would say he's taken after his mama, but I think he's kind of surpassing me a little bit with all this new age technology stuff. And then, oh, wait, chat, jump.
Oh, is that your son?
Is here. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I was like,
Sorry.
when you said
I'm
mama,
making
I
a
was
leap.
like,
I'm like, I think that's her son. That's awesome.
And Alex is here. Hi, Alex.
yeah,
Welcome.
Hi, Alex.
Welcome.
Sarah.
Thank you for coming and celebrating the summer solstice with us. And as we said, the F bomber is here. Where'd you go? There we go. Yep, F bomber's here.
It was
Um,
effing brilliant, Betsy. Effing brilliant.
And Jen, lovely Jen is here.
Oh,
She's
dear.
going through her winter. Would it be winter
Oh, okay.
solstice for you?
Winter solstice.
Mm.
So a blessed Yule to you.
Yes, Samantha's here. Thank you for coming.
Oh, I love that.
Love your hummingbird. Yeah,
The
yeah.
hummingbird,
For
yeah.
those of you who may not know, Miss Heather and Miss Avana are here to help us summer solstice reading.
Yay!
Welcome to summer solstice reading. With that being said, I'm gonna bring up a little poem here, if I can do it without crashing the internet. Let me read it real quick.
Oh, I'm
Everybody
sorry,
ready,
Jen.
Can you still see me?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So if you have a candle, light it. If not, just pretend or visualize the sun either rising or setting, whichever where you are.
The old fashioned.
So yeah.
Remember everybody in chat our age that we used to do that instead of holding up the phones for like we hold up our lighters.
I love it. Okay, here we go. Great and powerful sun, we honor you this day and thank you for your gifts. You are the light over the crops, small plants, leaves, and buds growing in the soil. Bless us with abundance and allow these plants to blossom with life. Heat. You bless us with the heat that warms the earth, the hope that springs eternal, the bringer of life. We welcome you and honor you this day, celebrating your light as we begin our journey once more. This says into the darkness, but this is out of the darkness. Well, so much for the internet. Google. You got your solstice on. That was out of a summer solstice. So we're out of the darkness coming into the light. We shall leave what no longer suits us. What's the word? Serves us.
No longer serves us.
Serves us. Yeah, I like that.
All right. Well, I haven't had anything to drink. Maybe I should.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to thank you, lovely ladies, for coming. We did not plan on this being, or I didn't plan on this being summer solstice when we set up the date. And it just so happens. So I love that. So we're going to each pull a card.
And I want to make sure I wore my pretty little flowery, colorful shirt too.
That was gorgeous. Yeah.
I almost wore black.
I have my little,
been
flower necklace on. That's
go. Pretty. I love that.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's sparkly.
Avana is rubbing off on me. Cards are going everywhere. So, welcome everybody to the chat. Thank you for coming. And we're going to do a collective reading right now to bring in the summer solstice energy for us all.
So we can pull only one card?
You can pull more than
collective?
one. You can if you want.
I'm one of those people that, like, for some reason, I have to have things in threes.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. All right.
It's just a Heather thing.
I do the three things too, but I didn't know if you guys wanted to do it in threes. So let's do that.
Oh, that's fine with me.
Longer blessing.
And I'm all set. Do you want me to go?
Sure.
Okay. So for tonight, I'm using the Sacred Forest Oracle. I figured that would be perfect because it's got fairies and butterflies and beautiful mystical images in this one. So the first one I pulled out was Butterfly Spirit, Transformation. So coming out of your shell, releasing, the old, the shedding of the cocoon, and just embracing the world with that beautiful, like, for me, it's like the pearl of wisdom. So you're going through that beautiful transformation, and you're ready to share your light with the world, and just ready to experience the world because you just came out of your cocoon, which leads perfectly to the Daffodil Fairy, which is new beginnings. So
Oh,
Lots of, Midsummer Night's Dream had to do with the fae folk and the elementals as well. So in that way, again, new beginnings, summer solstice, the light overcoming the darkness, lighting the way into summer. And then a perfect ending is the forest temple and enlightenment. So taking that pearl of wisdom and yeah. Now I'm doing it.
I see what I have to look forward to.
Spreading your wings, and you take what you learn in that beautiful, enlightenment, and connecting with the heart to the light. So sharing your enlightenment, your intuition, your guidance, and the love for Mother Earth, and all things ancient forest and elemental. So those were my 3.
Ooh, love it.
Okay, I got some cards, if that's okay if I go next.
I'll see.
The first card that I got was this 4 of Cups. It kind of made me think that, we're sitting here and we're just kind of like coming out of, well, I guess springtime, but the winter and the springtime and that, and just, we're kind of looking for change. We want something new. And here it is. It's the summer solstice, something new, something coming in for us from source, from creator, something new for our spirit to I guess kind of attach to and enjoy. And then I got the Be Authentic card.
Ooh,
this is from Starry Beginnings, and it says, be authentic. Your way is the only way for you. So, I mean, I think that's really nice because, we're kind of watching what's coming in. I really believe a lot of new things are coming in for a lot of people. A lot of people are starting to really manifest and understand how to do that. And it's really, I think, just happening on its own in a lot of ways, just because of the general energies that are here. But then also manifesting things that allow you, again, to be authentic. And then I pulled 2 other cards because I felt they were both, well, they both spoke to me and said, pull me. I said, okay, I will. Pull me. And the first card I got is Wombat Spirit, and it says be at home. And I think kind of for the summertime, not that we don't go out and do stuff, but be with family, be with friends, just be, right? Just be, just enjoy your time, enjoy your rest time and time to recharge your batteries. And then I got the Crow Spirit, which says co-create with spirit, which just really, to me, kind of just wraps the whole thing up. And so those are the cards I got.
I love that.
I love that deck. I have that too. The Starry Nights and the animal spirit animal.
Yeah. Well, I got Whispers of Spring, but for me, like Heather was saying, new beginnings. So spring's about new beginnings as well. But you know what? In different parts of the U.S. right now, and I'm sure over the world, it's still spring in some sense to some people. So I still think we bring that spring energy into the summer, all about new beginnings and growth, and just a lot of happy energy, fae energy. And then I got Heart Center, connection, love, receiving. It's all about the connections that we have, but also what's coming our way. The new connections, the love between our new connections and ourselves. We forget sometimes to love ourselves. So take a moment to honor yourself and be open to receiving love. Many of us spend much of our time giving love. We forget to be open and receptive to receiving this love. And then I got patience. Greet each moment with endurance and presence of mind.
Yeah. Patience is not one of my virtues.
Right? But so, as with any seeds that we have planted thus far, spiritual seeds, physical seeds, the patience and the nurturing we must give it before it comes to full bloom. And so if you're manifesting something right now, be patient with the universe and the divine timing. Be patient with yourself. So summer blessings, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Allow the sun to grow your projects.
Yeah. So I have a few decks in front of me. I thought, what is summer? Summer, I remember as a child, it's all about exploration. So I have the, so for me, that perfect deck was going to be Alice in Tarotland.
I love it.
And then, of course, as we're in the fields, I got the Mystic Fairy Tarot. I got fairy decks today because it's all about that Fae
Faye, no
energy.
kidding, really?
Well,
Ginger Faye?
normally, you might laugh,
What
but
a
normally I
shocker.
don't have
I hear
fairy
you,
decks.
shocker.
You know, it's funny. People expect that of me, but I rarely bring out a Fae deck. But I thought summer, we have to have fairies in the summertime.
I love it.
So what are you ladies sporting today?
Well, I'm using my usual Golden Insights Oracle. I love this deck. It has great pictures and some descriptive words. I just love it. I find them all to be quite accurate. So I'm going to use that deck. Love my Starry Beginnings deck, which I
Love
feel
it.
like
Love it.
beautiful. I'm going to be using my angel deck, do some angel readings if I feel like I need to get a message from the angels. And then I have this is very similar to the Rider Waite deck, but it's Bradley Valentine, and I can't remember what it's called. Oh, it's Guardian Angel Messages. And
Yes.
it's a beautiful deck with beautiful here we go,
Yeah.
beautiful pictures with a couple words on the bottom explaining the cards. Just nice, just nice decks that I usually use that I like, that really work for me.
And while we have Heather letting us know what deck she's going to use, you guys can start typing in your questions while we're chatting, and then make sure they're in capital letters and you're using emojis because the chat goes fast, and this way I could recognize them and star them for you. Heather, what are you using?
Well, just really quick, it's interesting with bringing up with the Fae. There's a beautiful park that we love to go to. And when I was little, my mom used to have the most beautiful flower gardens. She loved to make her rock gardens with the flowers and everything. And when I was little, and I have some memory of this, but she reminded me 2 years ago that when I was younger, I used to play in her flowers and her plants. And she would ask me, well, who are you talking to? Because I remember laying on my stomach and playing and talking because I had my imaginary friends.
How fun.
And I would tell her, I go, well, I'm playing with my friends. And she'd be growing up, I realized, whoa.
She didn't like her order.
Oh, we
did
did
the Matrix much?
Oh no, we didn't.
That time I did that, but I
wild.
don't know. You went off and came right back on again.
Me?
Yes, you.
Wow, maybe that's a sign. So so this park that we start going to does beautiful gardens as well. And I was taking photographs the one day, and I was looking into this like little area, and you could see the plants and like what I used to when I was little. And in my head I heard, remember when you used to play with us? Just out of nowhere. Like that phrase came into my head, that sentence came into my head. So I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, that's been with me for the past. That would happen to me last week. So for tonight,
so
recently, I'm using the forest, the sacred forest.
Awesome.
I have a bunch of cards around me because sometimes I'll get a question and the cards that I brought aren't going to be the right ones, and I'll have to grab for another deck. But I also have the Good Tarot by Clapper and Reed. A lot of nature based in this deck. It's really beautiful. My Witch's Wisdom wanted to come. I don't use them too often. So, and I have my, 7 energies with me, Oracle of the 7 energies, and a few others like my Spirit Animal Oracle I have near me. And I just really love Reed's decks. So I have her decks. I have some crystal ones. So I have a little smattering of everything because you just never know what you're going to need.
You don't. I was telling someone this afternoon, I said I used to plan what decks I was going to use. And then literally as I'm walking up the stairs, a different deck would come into my mind. I'm like, okay, I will use what's calling
You
to me.
and you and you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do have a couple other decks sitting around here too, just because
Yeah,
I know what I will be drawn to. So I just let
yeah,
spirit take me and like,
yeah,
okay, this will work. You
exactly.
know?
Yeah, yeah, because I
Oh, and
also
another one
have
just popped into my head. I'll be right back.
oh, what's that? Okay.
Like I
At least she
said,
didn't actually disappear this time.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I didn't do that. I promise, intentionally.
I know you didn't. That's
There
what
must
made
have
it
been, yeah,
crazier.
must have been a surge of some sort.
So this one just made itself its presence known. So I brought that with me as well.
Oh,
So
how do you
Yeah,
like
somebody
it?
in here tonight's going to get a reading with this, or else that wouldn't,
There we go.
you know, call to me.
and that's funny. You should see. I'm looking because my deck's under here. I can't. Oh, this is one actually that I just got spiritual awakenings, and it's
Oh,
basically
Ooh,
yeah.
I
I
like the
love this.
gilding.
Oh, it's just beautiful. I saw Allie use it on
where
hearts.
did you find that at?
Pardon me.
Where is that on
Where'd you get that?
Amazon or at Indie?
I must have got it on Amazon, but I do go on Etsy. I've gotten it. In fact, I got this one is on Etsy. This
Yeah.
Golden Insights Oracle, and then I think I got
Yeah, the
this one on.
Etsy's run a little bit more. I've had my eye on that deck and a couple of others that I've seen Sonia Ray Lee and EQ use, but because they're independent, they, you know, the price
Right.
tags are a little high. They're about $70,
Yeah.
$80 sometimes
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
decks, but they're, you know, they're unique. You know, you're paying
That's
the
the
artist
thing.
directly and you're
Yeah.
supporting them. So I think that's a great thing. Yeah.
Right. So like I said, I like this one too.
What's the
This
name
is
of that one
the
again?
Spiritual Awakenings,
Spiritual Awakenings.
and it basically is.
That
It
looks
has.
like a Rebecca Campbell one.
I was just
Let me
gonna
see.
say that
I'm
looks
looking.
like
My box is like
looks like the
underneath there.
Moonchild Tarot.
Yeah, it looks very similar. Yeah. Or the artist, Katie
Okay,
Louise.
here it is.
Or,
52
Noel.
Universal Law Oracle cards.
Oh, it's
Reverend Dr. Aaron Fall Haskell, DD.
Interesting.
But it's 52 universal laws. And when you pick it, it's, you know, the universal law that obviously, you know, maybe.
And that sounds like you with your Akashic records and your readings and things.
I love that.
That sounds very much like you.
You know, I have to share some, if you guys don't mind. If you
Go
don't
ahead.
mind.
No, go ahead.
So, I was doing an Akashic record
Thank you
reading
for
for
popping
somebody
in,
a couple
Jen.
days ago. Oh yeah, see you, Jen.
Hi, Jen. Nice to meet you.
And we were talking about like how you talk to yourself. You know how you have an inner voice, how you talk to yourself, and it should be positive. Oftentimes it's more on the negative side, or you know what I mean. It doesn't have to be, but you know, trying to keep it positive. And then I was told that like, you know, you know how we're talking about we have a veil and the veil's thinning. I actually was told there is no veil. They are always giving us all the information, and it's us inside and as a collective who has created this veil. We remove the veil inside, and we do it through the language, how we talk to ourselves. Right?
Wow.
I was like, well,
that's
cool.
Deep, girl. That's deep. Just laying some wisdom on us.
Wow.
And I thought, you know what? That really resonates with me. Because I believe all the answers are out there, and I don't think that, you know, anybody's holding them back. Who's holding them back? For myself? Me. You know? And as I open that up and I'm ready to receive those messages, they'll come. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. So anyway, that was what I wanted to share with everybody.
That's cool because I always was told that around Samhain, which is, you know, the Halloween, All Hallows Eve, that's like when the veil is the thinnest. But I learned from Gerald that because on the opposite is Beltane. And so on the opposite side of the, you know, the year's wheel, you have the balance to complement Beltane. And so he said also the veils are thinnest there. And I'm like, well, shoot, I never thought of that. And then now you're saying that there really is no veil if you think about it. But for me, I always do feel my spiritual my energy, my path or my drive to do something new or explore something new comes in the fall. I'm very fall energy. So the minute we start getting into September, really into October and November, that's when it's like I feel everything like resonating around me, and I'm feeling that deep connection, you know, to the earth. So
yeah, no, I agree. And in fact, it's funny you should mention that, because around Halloween and the 1st of November and that, I believe that's when Atlantis fell. And that's really kind of how things started. And I really believe that I was on Atlantis, not when it fell, but previous, when it was like in its heyday. And then I really believe I was a healer. And like you said, that's like the time I agree. And everybody's going back to school and things. So I kind of always just put it to that. But I agree. I think that with things changing and like the fall equinox and that, I really start to get a lot more energetic, like in my head and in my, my sexuality, and that's really when it hits. So I agree.
So I'm switching up my.
You did see that Betsy Palmer had posted a question.
I did. She's all just queued up to go.
Okay, so I'm going to start shuffling for Betsy.
Okay.
It's her birthday month next month. Oh, early birthday.
Happy birthday coming up. It's going to be here very soon.
Mine is Saturday.
Happy birthday, Ginger.
Are you going to have a live celebration?
I was thinking about it. You think I should?
Oh, send me a link and I'll celebrate if you do. I'd be happy to come on and put some birthday cards for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I think I will. Sarah's asking me if I got a new hair. All right, my hair. No, I just styling it different. And you never see me with my hair down, really. All right, Miss Betsy Palmer wants to know what's going on for her in July. Birthday month. Grabbed another deck and was like, no, I'm running out of room. Okay, who would like to go first today?
I'm ready to go.
I'm still pulling.
All right, well, I'll go.
Go, Avana. Go, Avana.
Well,
go, Avana.
Betsy, the birthday. Then I got to I go.
No, it's your birthday. This is how Avana and I get together. This is energy that we bounce off of each other. Okay, I'll be good girl.
So the first card I got is the 2 of Gabriel. Let me read that, because it's make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Oh yeah. I'm thinking sometimes I don't know anything about you, Betsy, but romantic, business, some kind of partnership. It may be time, if you're thinking about something. I just heard training, taking a class, or doing something like that. Hooking up with people to really like-minded people to move forward. And then I got number 20, which is new beginnings. Something new is starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. There you go. So I almost get the feeling like whatever this is that the words I'm hearing, whatever it is that you stumble on, you kind of stumble upon something, or something's kind of working in your mind, and it starts to take fruition, and it really is a new beginning for you. I don't know if it's starting a whole new life, but it definitely has some level of importance to it. And then it wraps up with the 3 of Raphael. This is actually the 3 of Cups, my favorite card of the whole deck. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Boy, there's some new business relationship or personal relationship coming in for you, and really goes from wrapping things up, a new beginning, and then celebrating in July. I mean, really just kind of a fast time, but actually I'm hearing it's July, August, September. Kind of gets started in July, but it keeps going for a few months to really come to its full fruition. So that resonates with me.
Yeah.
Sounds like
she does say woot.
Woot.
Right.
Woot, there it is. Woot, there it is. Now I'm really dating myself. Oh God. It was popular when I was in college.
Did you want to go ahead?
Sure. So Betsy, I use the Librarian Reads the Good Tarot, and this is just perfect because Betsy lives in Hawaii. So I really wanted to use this deck because there's so much beautiful water imagery and just nature imagery. And the first card that I got was the King of Water, which would be the King of Cups. And just, he's gentle, he's loving, he's kind. That type of energy. Either this is somebody who's going to be coming in, or this is just a reflection of of who you already are. In the book, she adds that you are a peacemaker, you're a mediator, you're a very good listener. Um, that when people come to you, you just don't like listen, you know, while thinking about how you're going to respond. You actually listen to them with your full attention, and they can sense that when you're with them, giving them a reading, or even just sitting down with a friend and talking. So you're really good at that. And the next one I got is the Hierophant. And now with Colette's deck, her images are, she's kind of changed it from the traditional tarot. So for the Hierophant, for me, this is a lot more like the Magician, but still, it's a spiritual practice. It has to do with ritual, having all of everything, that all your knowledge right here on the table, and raising that sword of knowledge and connecting with the higher realms. You're going to be focusing, maybe working with a gentleman who is similar with the King of Water coming in and working with you. But it's this beautiful energy of spiritual development, people coming to you to learn, to study. And this looks like this could be you moving forward and studying as well. And then the next card I got is the Four of Water, which would be like the Four Cups. And it's like these beautiful bubbles are wisdom of things that you've already learned. And now you have a new one in your hand. And I think this is something, this reflects something that you have learned already. And now you're kind of like looking at it going, okay, this is what I've learned. This is what I need to focus on now. And also at the same time, sharing that with people, sharing your knowledge. Again, that pearl, when I see pearls, I think of pearls of wisdom. They're just really sacred, beautiful beings from the earth, because what a lot of people don't realize is that pearls come from a living creature. They have to be cultivated. So you're ending another living creature's life to retrieve the pearl. So there's that very delicate balance there, and respect that needs to be kept up. And I'm sure being in such a beautiful place like Hawaii, because for me, I feel like I've been there before with it being part of Lemuria in a past life. So I can really feel the true love of nature with the Hawaiian Islands. And then the last card I got was Messenger of Earth. So you share again this message, this what the knowledge you've learned and earned. Okay, I said earned for a reason, but the knowledge that you have earned from studying, from listening, from sensing, just connecting. Sometimes words don't, all we need to do is just sit and connect and feel frequencies, vibrations, connecting with Mother Earth. And the messenger, too, is typically like a page. So more things are going to be maybe offered to you. But I still feel like this is you really offering a lot more of yourself to people, people coming to you to learn, to take part of that knowledge that you've gained, that you learned from the earth. And so I'm just going to stop it right there, because I could just probably keep going on and on. And I don't want to do that to these poor ladies. So I hope that that helped.
Well, since you're on the time limit, yes, oh, it just resonates so much with I kept going through my, I'll start with that one. Now I'm going to start with this one, because now I need to start with that one. I'm going to start with, you are the keeper of the scales, dear Betsy. Going forward with them saying, feeling the teacher energy, I feel like as you're doing your teachings or whatever you're getting into in July, that you will be teaching others about fairness and about balance. And but I believe it's like within themselves and not necessarily treating others. It's the finding the balance. Oh, she wants to get her workshop going again.
I saw that.
Okay, so that would be awesome. So Also with the balance part is balancing. If this is your goal, get your workshop going again, making sure that you're balancing the time and energy you're putting into it and enjoying the process while you're getting it going again. In the beginning of July, I feel like I got this little step out card. It says hidden courage and camouflage. How I'm reading this is, here, let me show it up a little longer.
Oh, I like that.
For me, I got the message of you stepping back, being unnoticed by all, and you're observing the patterns of people, the energies of people. You're gaining some knowledge so that when you get your workshop started, you're going to be more well equipped in balancing others' energies. I'm trying to think what I was thinking earlier. I got my little owl fell over. Words of wisdom, dear. Words of wisdom. So when you're ready to step forward in all this, you're going to be more confident when you step out into it. I also got these two lovely. Okay, now we're going to go down the rabbit hole with Alice. I got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So here with the Page of Cups, the little letters. So you're going to be getting more messages coming through, I think, intuitively and with your mediumship on a level that you haven't gotten, at a level you haven't received them yet. And it's going to be, I feel like there's a unique source coming through that you'll be getting these messages from. That'll be part of your transformation. I feel like you're going through another transformation with your mediumship. And with this Knight of Wands, of course, whoa, hello. Woo. See, as soon as I put it on autofocus, it doesn't want to focus. Hang on.
Yep,
there we go.
In.
I love this energy of, he's on a unicorn. He's like the griffin, dragon, all these magical energies put into one being. So I really feel like you're going to be getting messages from a unique being you haven't had messages from before. And this will really help you on your journey in starting up your workshop. And it's going to be very unique. So that's what I
and you're still blurry, girl.
There you go.
This is the other long time.
Oh, the spirit compels thee.
Fine. Autofocus off. You've been fired. Okay. Anyways, Betsy, I'm excited you're going to start your workshops again, and there's going to be a unique twist this time. I really feel like, yeah, that's what I feel. It's going to be different, more magical. Okay.
Back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of my dreams, is to go to Hawaii and visit Pele and give her an offering. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm a fire sign, so I'm attracted
to, you go.
Fire goddesses, and she's pretty badass.
Yeah. Did you see where people are still, they return things that they take because they're afraid of, I just read an article the other day.
Yeah. Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. So I'll let you know who I have so far. And we've done lovely Betsy. And then, so next in was Brendan. Jessica Lynn, I got you starred, and we're going to keep going here. Let me get back to comments. Oops, what happened?
And I have cards pulled already for Brandon.
Okay. And it's Brendan, by the way? Bredon. I had to be unique. Brendan.
Brendan. Oh, I'm Brendan Fraser. Okay. Right. Ooh, that was a nice little thought that popped into my head. So Brendan, okay. It's interesting. I was looking at when Ginger was doing Betsy's reading, I'm looking at the numbers on the cards, And all three of them, when you break them down, come to a number 11. I thought that would be interesting to share with you. So the first card I got is Bluebell, gratitude. So this is a card reminding of when, when we have difficult times, and when we feel that we have a fear of lack or we don't have enough, just have that sense of gratitude and make a list of things that you see around you that we have that we may take for granted. And by doing that, we create more sense of stability in our lives. And I love how they put the swans down there too for transformation, because even though sometimes transformation can be scary, we also, like the butterfly, in that first collective read, we do transform, and we become the next version of ourselves on our path. And with the stability, just being grounded, maybe doing some more meditation, deep breathing, relaxation, and just know that everything that you need has been provided for. And then what follows next is just more generosity. So when we're grateful for what we have, that creates a sense of stability in our life where we're able to give and receive and give back. And there's that beautiful generosity, that maple spirit tree. So just keeping in the sense of gratitude, I am enough, I have enough, and to, and even if you don't have anything of monetary that you can give back, sometimes just smiling at a person or holding a door open for somebody, or even when you see someone asking for prayers and healing for someone, just sending out that good thought, and that continues, the give and take of that natural flow. So gratitude. Those are my cards.
And you just described him to a T too, but by all that.
Oh, okay.
JR just popped in. Hey JR, if you have a question, pop in a question for us. Avana?
So I've never gotten these cards before, like so many of them, and they're beautiful. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, here we go, right? The first card I got was the Law of Relativity. It says, "You are divinely perfect. Live your truth." And knowing that that's your son, I took it as the law of relativity of just being here with, you two together tonight. And again, you're divinely perfect. Live your truth. I then got Cupid's arrow, finding true love, falling in love. Love is in the air, meeting someone new. I don't know if you are looking for anyone or not, but let me continue with my reading. Because I got Cupid's arrow. I said, okay. Then I got the ring. Marital union, eternal love, long-term commitment, meeting a perfect partner. Again, all about love. Wow. I said, this can't be the case. I can't believe I'm getting all these love cards. I then got heart.
Oh my goodness.
Emotions, focused on love, heart's calling, affairs of the heart. I said, well, that can't be right. I keep getting all these cards that are just very similar, which is beautiful, but I mean, to get so many of them. So I went to my Starry Beginnings deck, and I got, remember, love is the key.
Oh my
Love
goodness.
what you have in your life right now.
Love is in the air. Everywhere I look around.
I keep thinking he's going to be one of those that has a college sweetheart that he marries and happily ever after.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. It's romantic love, 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 hearts, love is in the air, Cupid's arrow type of love. The relativity
more love than that.
Yeah, and you know what? Love is truly the key, and love what you have in your life right now and continue on this path. It sounds like you are not only going to be enveloped in love, it sounds like you are enveloped in love right now. And there you go. I hope it resonates.
And with that generosity card I have, he gives that love right back too, so people feel that it says that.
Yes, it's all pure really love.
True. Yeah, love. I have to say, love fills this house, for sure. It shows in both of my sons.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey JR, I got you starred here. My turn, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's see. I decided to go down the rabbit hole with him. So first we got the Three of Cups, so there will be something to celebrate. He was, yeah. Besides my birthday, something's coming your way that you can have a celebration with friends. Maybe it is my birthday. Look at that cranky old woman there. I seldom get cranky, right? Right, Brendan. You know, got the door over. Let me bribe him. No, true. I really, yeah. This is a very because my Avana. I don't know if you know, my oldest has autism, and part of raising someone with autism is keeping love and balance in emotions in the air, and it really has paid off.
Yeah.
Then I've got the Nine of Coins for him.
Nice.
So he is very much a smart young man when it's coming to money. So you might want to start finding something to invest in that's a long-term investment. You put your money in, kind of forget it and let it work for itself. So go out there and search out some good like Disney. Many years ago, I had a friend who Disney stocks were really low, and she's making some good money. That was close to 30 years ago. So something that you know, have intuitively, pick a good. I know nothing about that, so, and he would do good by investigating. Then I got Temperance. What is she doing? Eat me. Oh, she's looking for a cookie. So this is all about finding balance. Not only like, you know, finding balance in health, because both he and I are trying to take better care of our health and stuff. But for me, Temperance card is also about finding that balance in being grounded here on Earth as we're making our ambitions and manifestations. We have to remember to remain balanced. I mean, sorry, grounded as we're doing these manifestations and dreaming big. We have to dream big, but be practical as we're dreaming big. And then I got Sisters of the Season, cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. So just know, as you're heading out into the real world, that life is about cycles, and keeping your balance during these cycles is very key and important. Remember that when you're in a lull, those are the times that I feel universe is saying, let's take a pause, let's reflect, let's reset, let's make some plans before we move forward. And I just see them. Yeah, you're just there's a lot of feminine energy around him, that's for sure. But there's one fairy in here playing a flute, and then another fairy. The way she's looking at it, it's like she's in love. So, and the fairy coming up the tree. So I think this is all about love energy too.
I agree.
Yeah. So there you go, my dear. Okay. So let me hide his. And how's everybody doing? Tangi's here.
Yes.
My goodness. Where is she? Here we go. Hey, Boop. Thank you for coming, Tangi. I'm glad you're back on YouTube. We've missed you. Okay, so we have Miss Jessica. Let me get rid of that one. Jessica Lynn. She would like a message for July.
And I have cards already pulled for Miss Jessica.
Okay.
So Jessica, you were the one, I guess, for the Rose Oracle that I ended up getting and pulling off the shelf. So the first card that, I mean, this is a really, I mean, all readings are beautiful, but this is continuing with, I think, a lot of taking care of oneself, that love that's involved with everything. The card I got was held. And I don't know if you're going through something right now where you feel like, you know, things might be rough or you feel like you might be alone, but just know that whatever these feelings are, if anything is making you feel like such, do know that you have unseen help, you have support, and you have community. So know that you are loved, you're being held, you're being supported, and you're being looked after. I just love how this beautiful ancient grandmother is just looking over and giving you blessings and protection. The X card I got too is the reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. So while you may feel like you might be alone, you do have, it looks like, people coming in, into your circle. You're going to start attracting more people who connect with who you are on a spiritual level. They'll start, like this says here, soul recognition. They'll start recognizing a kindred spirit in you, and partnerships will start coming up, collaborations of some kind, and even just, regular friendships. And the last one that I have is the bud, and it's called potential promise. It's about to happen and keep going. So even if you're looking maybe for a relationship too, this is also a good card, showing that you will have possibly a new romantic relationship budding. But sometimes too, that's just maybe creating that potential for creating new friendships coming into your life, and also not forgetting to nurture that self love that we all need for ourselves as well. Because, like, we were talking about earlier in another read, to give love, and to be able to receive love, we have to have it for ourselves too, and it's not always easy. Not always having the good thoughts in our heads. you know and when we have those thoughts, acknowledge them, honor them, and say, okay, maybe I'll visit you later, but right now, you know I can't. I need to move forward. So just know that you're loved and supported. So I hope that helps.
Yep. And then I got some cards too, Jessica Lynn, for you. The first card that I got is the Law of Habit. It says, ignite your creativity with a pattern interrupt. This doing something to shake up this energy, just moving along, but just interrupting your pattern. And the rest of the reading really went along those lines, because then I pulled the Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. It sounds like it just might be time to kind of like let your guard down a little bit and just really surrender to play for July. It says, take a break from overthinking a goal, do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. What I'm getting here is, again, do that pattern interrupt, have some fun, take a break, don't overthink it. Don't worry about the analysis paralysis at the moment, because you know what? It's summertime and it's just time to kick back and relax. And why would we do this? Because it leads to the egg. And the egg says fertility, new life emerging, the potential within, change is around the corner. Doing this pattern, and I mean, it was amazing how I got these cards, because it really just gave me that message. Like I say, that it might be time for you, like I say, to do that pattern interrupt, have fun, and let the universe take over, and yet let it create where you're going to be moving forward and making that change. So that's it. I hope that message resonates with you.
Oh, I love it. Tipsy Oracle came in, can't stay, but thank you for popping in. I appreciate that.
I hope you feel
hit that like button on your way out. I do too. I had one this morning, and after some caffeine, B12, sinus medicine, I just medicated.
Yeah, right.
But Avana, really quick, I think they use the same model. I think they use the same.
Oh my gosh! Yes, I totally agree. Look.
Wow.
You're absolutely right.
Wow.
They use the same image. I was looking at your card going, she looks familiar. I'm like, oh, yeah. She's from mine.
She is familiar.
So very similar. There might be an extra message too, divine guidance and higher knowing. So, but isn't that cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to touch on the migraine subject real quick. I'm a migraine sufferer, and I found by accident, if you take either Tylenol or ibuprofen along with a sinus pill, like Sudafed or something, it really
Does it?
and some
Yeah.
caffeine, and it really
Yeah.
helps. I found out
Yeah.
by accident by just taking the multi-symptom formula Pamprin, and it has
Yeah.
all three in it, and that would help. Might not get rid of it, but sure made
Oh,
life livable. So I
yeah.
send you much love there, and hope it gets
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
I used to get really bad ones where I would just see colors and then pass out. I had it happen to me in
Yeah.
college. They had to call the fire
Oh,
department because I
wow.
passed out in the girls' bathroom stall. And I don't
Yes.
even remember getting pulled out of it because it just came out of nowhere and boom,
Yeah.
you know.
That's it. They're
Hmm.
scary. Yeah.
Yeah, they can be.
They
Whew.
can be.
Okay, so Miss Jessica Lynn, I have here the Seven of Wands. And general Seven of Wands energy is letting you know that your hardships have been acknowledged, but they're soon ending, with the nine being near the end. But I like the fact that this person has somebody helping them. So please reach out to people when you need guidance and some support. And I'm just loving this picture. Um, so there's some friends out there for you. Um, there's something in there. I might have to come back to that. And then I got the strength card. Strength is born from the will of the heart. So you're asking to be strong. They're asking of you to be strong, that you're stronger than you know. You have more willpower within you than you know. And you're being asked to draw upon that, dig deep and bring that beautiful energy out. That energy, which is funny because the next card, I'll just show you the next card. You have some beautiful energy that's deep within you that I think you've been hiding and are afraid to let out. And this next card is telling me to tell you, put yourself up on a pedestal once in a while. It's okay for you to put yourself first once in a while, but you need to feel that beauty within you. Stand up on that pedestal high and proud and just feel the beauty within you and let that beauty come out and shine. Then I got the Peace Walker, peace, gentle, forward. So your guides are telling you you will find peace.
I
Be
like that.
gentle with yourself. And when you do this, that's the time to walk forward in grace and beauty. And they believe that you can do this. And then I went and pulled out a fairy whispers. I wish I had pictures on the cards,
Pretty.
but this is a message from the Fae. We fairies have shining etheric swords. With them we remove all strands of sadness. We stand tall like ancient elves, cutting away all your worries with our swords of light. So that's a blessing right there. Ask that all these energetic cords that do not belong to you, ask for them to be cut. Some of us ask for Archangel Michael to come and sever the cords that do not serve our highest good. And that
That's what
helps
I do.
lighten us and bring our light out. You are being asked fully to let that light shine from within you and let it out. Put you first for a few moments, meaning a few weeks or so. And that will just raise your energy, and then you'll be attracting light, and you'll be attracting the good things to you. So I have to pull one more. High Lady of Love and Compassion, reverence, kindness, and consideration.
Oh, nice.
If you
That's
reach out to others, they're there to help you also. Take your hands and help you up on that pedestal. So you have a lot of love and support. If it's not physically there in the same city as you, this community shall hold you high and support you, and you're always welcome here. So I hope those messages help you,
Yeah,
Jessica.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says she's been working on self love a lot lately. So
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
supported, you're loved, and you're guided. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
many blessings. I go through it on a daily level.
I do as well. Shh, don't tell anybody.
It's human, you know.
Me too.
Or else we wouldn't be here if we weren't here to go learn these things and experience these
Yeah,
feelings. And
yeah, yeah. Even if we have to wear that mask every once in a while, the smile, we have to wear that just to go out in public.
mm-hmm.
It still takes strength to put that mask on
Oh
and
yeah.
go out into public.
I know.
So, anyways, we love you and you're always welcome in our community, Jessica. Okay. All right. We have JR, my friend, my new friend. Thank you for coming. I appreciate your presence. Um, do you see me satisfied with my results of all my hard work by Christmas of this year? Be on a weight loss journey. Okay. All right.
Okay, so ladies, this will have to be my last read because I have to go
Yeah.
to
You have
freshen
to
up and
tally
do all
ho.
that fun stuff. But I have cards already pulled for JR. And JR, wow. So the first card I got is Air Spirit Knowledge. You're knowledgeable about what is healthy to eat, what exercise that you need to do, make sure to get sleep as well. And with this being on again, a swan, it's a boat, but swans are about transformation and error. So know that just keep educating yourself about, not doing it to where you're, because I know some people get so hyper focused on calories and this and that. It's just what, just moving forward, just be more knowledgeable and aware of what it is that you're putting in your body. And what is going to be the result this is like a balance card for me. This feels like a temperance. It's fire spirit and it's energy. It's learning balance, learning moderation. And when you do that, you're going to get more energy. You're going to start feeling a lot better. And you're going to have that, probably I feel that healthy glow around you. So the last card that I got, I ended up pulling two clarifiers, but I did get Moonlight Enchantment, which is magic, and there's a beautiful full moon and a wolf. Now, I pulled the book for this one, and when I first looked down, I was like, oh, wow, this is so cool. Because we were just talking about the veils, and it says here, the veil between the worlds is thin right now. Fairies, elves, angels, and spirit beings are just a thought away. So they're there, your spirit guides, um, even personal magic that you put in, which is your energy. If you need to like candles or crystals, things to help remind you and support you through this transformation, especially because as you move forward, I did get storm spirit, and which is chaos, but that's going to be probably from frustrations and changes because I've been going through a diet change myself. I'm cutting back on sugars, some caffeine. I had a little bit tonight, but I've been noticing that sometimes your body does get a little irritated. Well, I get a little irritated, a little snappish because I'm realizing how much I've been, taking in of stuff that's not healthy for me. So it says the storm spirit and chaos. You may feel like this, it might be a struggle. It's hard to kind of time things from now to December because sometimes with our bodies it takes a while. We might plateau for a while, and then we have to kind of readjust. So don't get too upset. Don't get too fearful or too worried because the last card I got is just absolutely beautiful. I got the ancient oak spirit strength. You have the strength in you to do this. You have the doorway. You've been shown how to do it. Just tap into the oak for when you need strength to, you know, um, get through whatever it's an exercise regimen or just learning how to say no to sweets. I had a friend treat me to Tim Hortons the other day, and she was like, "You want a donut?" And I'm looking at this whole thing of donuts, and I'm like, "Okay, either donut now or no special drink for me on Thursday." And I was like, "Okay, well, you know, may not seem like strength for some, but for some of us, that took a lot." And I'm like, "No, I'll just have a protein sandwich, egg, cheese, sausage. Just stick to the protein and not so much the sugar. So it
Mm-hmm.
might be hard, but And two, oak is also associated a lot with the Christmas time and Yule because of the oak king and, and the, oh, this is awful, but the two kings in the pagan mythology. I can't believe I can't remember the other one, but oak trees, in fall going into Yule. So just hang in there. We support you. You can do this. You got it. So
Yeah.
I have a little trick that I was using when I found out I had diabetes and I had to control. I was craving at 8 o'clock at night. And I would take a spoonful of all natural peanut butter that is just peanuts and salt only, and I would lick on it like a lollipop, and it would extend the enjoyment of having satisfying something, and it's protein. So that was a trick that I used, and it really, really helped me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. What you have, Avana?
I pulled a couple of cards here. The first one I got is the Four of Pentacles. I feel this is kind of in the past with you kind of sitting there just like holding on and, holding on to your resources. And for me, this is a word for me, but kind of just being stubborn, right? And saying, no, I'm not going to do this, whatever in the past, but knowing you kind of have to. So that's a word for me, stubborn, but just kind of just sitting there and holding on. Because then you got the Two of Wands. This is you looking out and saying, you know what, I'm going to make these changes. I know they're going to be great. I have this whole world, this globe that I'm holding, and I know I want to do other things with my future, and I want to be healthy and move forward. I then got the Seven of Wands. Just so you know, I've been on a weight loss journey my entire life. My pediatrician put me on my first diet when I was 12 years old, so I've always struggled with weight. So these are the things, the struggles that but you're there, you're fighting them. You're like, I can do this, and and moving forward, because I got this is for the holidays or the Christmas or the December time. Six of Wands. You're riding in as the leader. You have won the war. You're moving forward. Everybody's around you. They're cheering you on. And yes, a very, very, very positive card to end the year with, and to end that particular part of the journey with. And then I pulled one clarifying card, and I got the Magic Lamp, which says wish fulfillment, hidden magic, manifesting your hopes and wishes. So I think you're going to be just fine. And I'm certainly behind you on your weight loss journey. I definitely understand. Been there my whole life. Still there.
Me too.
Heather, do you need to go real quick before I do my reading? Okay. All right. So we're going to say goodbye to Heather, everybody. And
bye, everybody. Thank you again.
Thank you,
soon. Ginger.
Thank you, Heather. I appreciate you being here.
Have a great rest of your life. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, JR, what I like was the first thing that came out was the 10 of coins. So your goal is definitely attainable. Okay, so we know it's a road. It takes patience and discipline. But what I like here is, it's funny, they're all sitting around a dining table.
Of course.
Of course. That tea. Okay, so I'm going to say right away, when you have cravings, also what worked for me is having a cup of tea and sipping on that. Because that takes care of that, satisfying that fullness you want in your belly.
Yes.
Not to mention raising the metabolism a little bit with the caffeine. But so I see surrounding yourself with friends who are also supportive of you and will help you along this journey, because like we are all saying here, we're kind of on the same journey as well. So being around others who are on that same journey with you will help you with your success. But I do see it being a success for sure. Now, will you find little bumps in the road? There will be. There'll be setbacks. But see how he's weeping. Don't be too hard on yourself when you feel like you've cheated. That's just a part of the natural body going, I need something once in a while. And I could give advice there. I chose one day a week where I could have something sweet and eat something that I would normally not eat because, you know, you're trying to watch carbs and stuff. If you give yourself permission to cheat one day a week, it makes the whole week easier. And then I'm going to go back to this dining table. You know, I couldn't starve my sons while I'm trying to, you know, lose that weight. So I'd still either make a noodle dish or rice or something like that. I would just get me a small, probably quarter cup's worth. I would eat that first thing. That way it's satisfied that hunger, that craving. Because if you go back to your protein, vegetables, starch, you know, you're not really satisfying that hunger of that starch or that carb. And so I would always eat it first, and that way everything else I'm eating took that flavor away that I would be craving, and that made it easier. But with this this little piggy is got his tortoise shell on. So that's all about taking things slow and naturally as you go along. And of course, I'm seeing T in here. It's the Mad Hatter. But you also got the High Priestess, interesting enough. So that means you have the power over that. And you have the ability to, what was the word I wanted to use? To unlock some secrets that are tailored to you on how you can move forward with this and call it a health transformation rather than diet or trying to, you know, you're doing something to benefit your health. And I had an idea. I have to speak it. Writing your own cookbook journal type thing, your own little cookbook. And when you have things that work for you and satisfy you, look through that book when you have some cravings and what helped that craving that day. That might be helpful. Yeah. She's like creating her own book, because she's holding it to herself. This is so yourself. I asked for a little Whispering Woods message for you. Joy. Spread the seeds of joy like a wildflower, and no doubt you will revel in the result. So remember, do things that bring you joy along this process. And I asked for an overall energy, and you got the Empress energy.
Thanks.
So Empress energy, let me look at this one. I don't use this deck that often. So, you know, Empress energy is all about nurturing. So remember just to think about nurturing yourself. And in nurturing yourself, you're also nurturing others, because your goal is to be here on this earthly plane as many years as you can. So I'm saying reach out to your guides, to the divine, and asking for assistance in helping you with this journey into a healthier lifestyle. And she's also got a little scepter in there. Here. So you are in control. You have this. You have the support of friends around you. And I see it being a success in the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I hope that helps.
Yeah, Ginger, those are some great tips too. Yeah. Really good.
Yeah, I am. It was about 3 years ago, and the doctor wanted to put me on metformin, and I said no. I can do this by myself, and I did. I actually reversed diabetes. Lost 30 pounds, and I was doing well for a year and a half, and then I had my setback. I let stress get to me, and I'm crying about it because how dare I let something like that happen to me, you know? But every day is the first day of the rest of your life. You start over again.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So,
yeah. All right.
Okay. And then Betsy's taking some vitamins, liquid iron vitamins. Oh. So liquid.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Keep some of your cravings. Oh, and then, I have old lady dry eyes. So, okay. So, all right. And then I think we are finished with our questions. It's just a little past the hour, so it's perfect timing.
Yeah.
Do you want to end with another collective message then?
Sure.
All right. Let's these slippery things back in order. Does anybody else have this deck? Alice and Tarot. It is the slipperiest deck.
Is it? I don't have it.
I mean, Pagan Otherworlds is slippery, but this is slippier. All right. So I want to just quickly thank you, Avana, for joining me on my channel tonight. Kiba's here. Hi, Kiba.
Hi, Kiba.
Do you want to do a quick?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I pulled some cards here while you were talking for a collective, and I pulled like 4.
Okay, perfect.
I know I'm supposed to pull 1, but I pulled 4.
I did say 8. Well, I did say A, but you know.
Yeah, I got Wolf Spirit family.
Oh, beautiful.
Spend time with whoever your family is, whoever you consider your family to be. Yeah. Make sure that you spend time and just be in their presence. I think that's a really strong theme for this summer, at least for me. Yeah. But spending time with family, new beginnings. In fact, Heather, I believe, got this card earlier today, the Daffodil Fairy, new beginnings coming up for all of us. I do truly believe that. Why? Because we are allowing the power to come through us now. You know what I mean? That veil is lifting, and we are allowing the power to. We're allowing to take advantage of the power that's out there, the high vibration that is out there, which leads to our enlightenment. So I just think it's just a beautiful message, and I think it's one that really. And I just heard that family is also like kind of like your base. Like that's where you start from, that base, and then you build up, the grounding of the family and your friends and those who love you, and you build from that and end up with enlightenment. So I hope that resonates.
Yes, definitely. And friends are family. I call them my family.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, so I was trying to think of a different oracle deck that I want to use. Oh, okay, well, I got a popping one here anyway. Bear with me. I want to pull out one more oracle deck. And while I'm shuffling this one, oh, Jonathan's here.
Yeah,
oh, what's going on? We have people coming in as we're exiting. Okay. I'm just making a mess now. Now I got the dropsies. Oh, wait. There we go. Hey, Jonathan. All right. So we're doing a collective. And this is for the summer solstice. So the energy carrying us through our summer. First got the Ace of Pentacles. So may you all be blessed with new beginnings, new abundance coming your way. Be open and receptive to the abundance coming your way. Good health, good wealth, good friends. I also got the Queen of Swords. So mastering our thoughts, mastering our intuition, gaining clarity on our decision making while we're going through this summer. I got Beloved. So as she said, hold your friends dear, hold your family dear, and even strangers on the street. Everybody deserves a loving smile, a loving gesture. And I'm seeing that also as like a child of Earth. So I'm going to say Mother Earth herself. We need to hold her dear. And then I've got fairy tales. It's funny. So letting go, detachment, move on. During this summer solstice, this summer energy, let's cut the ties that do not serve our highest good. Walk away from those who don't serve its highest good, because we have a lot of people who don't like to see others succeed. and they try to hold us back and they try to put us down. Let's sever those cords of those and sometimes they're real close, sometimes they're family. There's still ways of severing the energetic cords without alienating those around you that you feel obligated to love. And then I got 3 graces: cooperative ventures with friends, joy, sharing, and new partnerships that are fun. So again, cut those cords. Surround yourself by those who support you. Surround yourself by those who love you and want to see you succeed. And just be around those people more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fun. And that's like the sun. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Summer
Yeah,
solstice.
you're right. Beautiful.
Yeah. Perfect. So, okay. Oh, what was it? Oh, this wasn't one. Okay. I guess that's it then. Ivana, thank you again for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me.
And again, it was funny. We didn't plan on being summer solstice, but here we are. So it was meant to be. And we had a nice little gathering tonight. And I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and sharing your blessings with us.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. It was great being here.
Wonderful. Okay, so okay, Nancy. All right, and then also Mel of Woolly Hermit, I believe, is doing her first live readings solo, and she's going to be on at 9 o'clock. And I don't know if I can get into her website real quick. Hang on, I want to share this. She's when did she come in? Here we are. Let's see. Go to channel. I'm new at this. Putting in, since Jackie, I think Jackie left us. About. Hang on. Oh, sure. Copy. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Copy link. Like I said, I'm new at this. Okay, here we go. And so I would like everybody to pop on over to Mel's channel as she gives her first solo readings tonight. And let's show her some support. It starts at 9 o'clock for her. So
awesome.
Yeah. So again, thank you everybody for coming and showing your support. Happy summer. Happy summer solstice. And we will love to see you back soon. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye.
Bye.